Now. Test, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Stream is still down for me. There we go.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. We are back. We are live. Hello, testing. Stream. Oh my goodness.
Yep, I can hear you.
Yep, we're all good. We're paused. We're ready to go. We are back. Hello, hello, hello. About to just count down on the start here as we're about to see a fight break out. But, Dream, if you're ready, I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1, and go. As we are going to see immediately Asabi Spirit jumping on to Darwin Theory. He's getting so low. Dash is just barely out of this, but Rose Runin taken out. And then Darwin Theory taken out. Rover Eye with the double kill. What a way to come back to the stream, am I right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And Mordekaiser, yes, to answer your question on stream, Mordekaiser was killed in the 2v1 gank on the top side, then immediately TP'd back and got 2 kills there that we just saw.
Yeah, so we didn't miss too much, but guys, thank you for your patience and apologies about the disconnect there. That is some big ISP difference, but we're on mobile data, so we're good to go right now. But still, Dragon is on the map. It is just a little after 8 minutes, and no one has really touched it yet. We might see Shyvana potentially making her way over to that Cloud Drake.
Yeah, and the Rammus is on the top side of the map, which means he's probably not going to be there for if they decide to start this Drake early.
Yeah, that's that question mark going up there is going to be spotting out this Rammus. So, Rouge making his way on over to this Dragon Pit immediately was just warded up by Pursuit. So, knowing his jungle's up on the top side and actually going for a back right now, they tried to get some vision. However, Shyvana's going to just wipe that out. This might not be the best play here as Juanito Soul and Patoka are rotating around with the Lucian collapsing on the backside here. A lot of damage coming out as the Crystal Arrow will drop. Look at Ronin forced to ulti on out. And that's going to force these remaining members of the Tigers off of this right now. But, oh, look at the damage. The Dark Harvest for this Shyvana. Nice little poke there. Is Darwin Theory actually going to be going down again? Rover Eye is making this Orange life hell.
Yeah, and
that's a lot of damage. That's always a lot of damage. However, Sire finding this Lucian a very close trade in this mid lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to quite make it out, as here comes Asobi, but just out of range. Not going to be able to get that taunt and finish him off.
yeah, and looks like the Rammus is going to pick up the CS that Lucian's missing here as the bot lane decides to head back down to bot lane. As that wave is pretty stacked against their turret, and this Ashe is losing precious money as we speak.
Yep, but this top lane just going so well for Rover Eye right now. 3-1 has that CS lead up about 8 right now, but you know, the Morta's rolling. The Morta's really rolling right now, and this is going to get scarier and scarier as the game goes on.
Yeah, and with the Mordekaiser so strong right now, and his ability to lock somebody in the Death Realm, Shadow Realm, whatever you want to call it, he's able to mitigate pretty much most of the hard engage that the side of Tigers actually want to do here.
Yeah, and it's really going to be scary trying to take down this Mordekaiser. The stronger he gets, and I prefer the use of the Shadow Realm, but that's just because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy growing up.
Agreed.
So Shadow Realm for me. But this Drake is still on the map now. We're just about to crack that 11-minute mark, and nobody making a move on this Cloud Drake quite yet.
It's a Cloud Drake. I don't think people really care all that much about it, honestly.
Poor Cloud Drake, no love for it. As Rover Eye actually caught maybe in between 2 members here, but Ronin putting that attention onto the Herald means the rest of these members of the Vipers are looking to go on this Dragon. However, another fight breaking out as the Mordekaiser ulti's there. Caramel picks up a kill, hit by the Crystal Arrow. However, Asobi Spirit looking to help lock down this Maokai, and they will find the kill there. However, trade back for Caramel means a double kill, as another double kill for Sire on the other side of the map. Double kills for everybody today. Yon picks up 1, Kaisa picks up 1, and the Ashe picks up a double kill. That was just a bloodbath across the map.
Yeah, and now this leaves Shyvana to go ahead and clear this really quick. I don't think the Ashe wants to take on the Shyvana, regardless if she has her ult up or not right now. And look how much damage the Yone gets off on that turret as well. And now this Ornn is going to... He has Rift Herald as well. He's trying to push this as far as he can so he can get the Rift Herald off before the Mordekaiser gets back here.
Yeah, let's see if he's able to get something here. This is going to be really close. I think Rivari's just got open season on Shelly right now. Might be able to take it down, but it will get a charge off. That's lots of gold in the pocket of Darwin, but down to the bot side, that will be that Dragon finally picked up here. The Cloud will go. So Cloud and then Infernal, which means what is the soul going to be?
Yeah, Cloud and Infernal, I believe that is going to be a Mountain.
All right, let's see if we can get one of those tonight. But more trading from the top laners as Darwin Theory taking a good chunk of damage. However, this mid lane is starting to turn around for Sire, like you said. Once that Yone gets a six, this lane becomes a lot more scary for Lucian because Yone can essentially just dive in as fast as he can.
Yeah, and now that Yone got the double kill, it makes this matchup for Lucian that much harder. He's 0-2, just sitting on the Berserker Greaves and a pickaxe and a longsword. And we have the Noon Quiver, Berserker Greaves, and a pickaxe, and the cloak as well for the Yone there. So
it's getting scary. It's getting scary out there. I see 2 Kraken Slayers already. Probably a 3rd one on the way. This is becoming terrifying.
Yeah, interesting that the Yone decided to go with the Kraken Slayer. I usually see the Immortal Shield Bow just because of the lifesteal on it, combined with Conqueror and the lifesteal runes. He's basically healing for so much for one item. It's just always the best to go on it. But the Kraken Slayer is pretty good, especially into the Rammus.
It's that true damage, that ability to shred through tanks. And just kind of ignore all that magic resistant armor. But right now we see Sire trying to make a play on this mid lane once more as the Maokai ulti is coming down. Yone jumping on, and Sire picks up another kill in this mid lane. Wonderful little roam there from Dysik to help the Yone find that kill.
Yeah, and with the and look where the side of Tigers are positioned right now. They're heading down. It looks like they might try for a dive, but without the Maokai ultimate, I don't think they're going to pull the trigger, especially because now that they're both spotted on that ward and that brush.
Yep, spotted on a ward, but I mean, Lucian would have pinged that Maokai ultimate is down, so not really going to be looking to do anything too crazy down there right now, but Darwin Theory, again, just getting chunked up there by Roverai.
Yeah, and despite the fact that this Mordekaiser is 3-2 and the Ornn is 1-2, because of all those platings that he got onto the top side of the map, the Ornn actually is even in golds with the Mordekaiser.
Sire is becoming unhinged, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. But Pursuit of Death was literally forced to flash under his inner tower. That's how far the Yone got him back. And almost able to find the kill there. Sire's looking to maybe start roaming now.
Yeah, and once again, we're starting to see a team start to pull ahead in the game right now. Despite the fact that the Ashe and the Mordekaiser are significantly further ahead than their laners, the Mordekaiser is no longer ahead, but the Ashe has that Kraken Slayer finish. Kaisa does not, which means any engagement is going to go in Ashe's favor as Yone takes the first turret.
Always nice to be opening up the map here, but he's looking for kills as Pursuit of Death will ignite him, and a turret shot follows him back. That will be the kill picked up for Pursuit of Death here as Roverai roaming around in this jungle. He might actually get picked up here. The Ornn Horn comes through, gets the knock up. Shyvana is here as well too. The Taken to the Shadow Realm. Roverai very strong, but Ronin is still gonna be here. The Shyvana Q was flashed, and now Roverai is trying to make it out, but he's not gonna be able to. He's picked off by the Shyvana Ornn combo there, and looks like Rammus has made his way down. The Crystal Arrow landing onto Caramel, and he's gonna be picked off by Juanito's Soul, and a double kill for the Ashe gets locked in here. So across the map, jungler for jungler gank, but it's the boss side that picks up that double.
Yeah, the Ram is putting a lot of attention on this bot side to make sure that the Kaisa can't take over the game, the Lucian's already lost his lane, so he's going to do his best to try and keep this from snowballing out of control and leave their hopes into the Ashe as the Ornn takes the second turret of the game.
Yeah, this is looking good in terms of towers for the Tigers. However, Vipers are starting to get a little bit scary, and Yone is looking to go actually in on 2-1 Evil Soul. He pops the ultimate, and oh my goodness, what is that champion? He just shreds apart Ashe, but Asabi is waiting there. The turret will go down in the spot side, but Sire is not done yet. He is just picked off by the Lucian. However, the exhausts are coming down. Asabi Spirit will drop as well too, and now Pursuit of Death is going to try and have to get out. Double kill for Ronin. My god, the damage off the Dark Harvest Shyvana. It ends up being a 4-for-1 in favor of the Tigers and a triple kill for Ronin.
Yeah, and that means Infernal Dragon goes to the side of Tigers here. The only one down there is the Mordekaiser, who TP just a little bit too late. And I was right this time, it is the Mountain Soul.
Hey, the table has gotten it right this time. I love to see it. I don't know how you guys came up with that system, but how do you guys have like an accuracy stat on how accurate the table is?
I have tested it quite a few times. I've seen certain Drakes in the same order about 3 or 4 times, and it usually leads to the exact same soul every single time. So, personal experience is our accuracy test.
See, Tigers starting up this Herald here. It's going to be getting shut down quite fast as Vipers now know Shelly is being picked up a second time here for the Tigers, and now the roam up towards his top side might see something a little crazy go down as, yes, the Ornhorn is popped. Darwin Theory is there and still finds Pursuit of Death after the dash. Maokai Roots are coming through as well too. Pratoga is going to get hit by them, but no one to follow up except, I thought I saw the Yone kind of floating around, but he got pulled back to his soul. But it's kind of a dance up here.
And this is reminiscent of the first game. Remember the side of the Lions having complete domination over the top side of this map, and it's happening with the Tigers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I'm like, this looks a lot like game 1, where Lions stepped up into the top side of the jungle, took over, warded everything up, and took this game home. However, right now, Crystal Arrow dropping onto Sire. Juanito's soul with the help of Asabi Spirit. Asobi Spirit, I hope I'm saying that correctly. But they find this Yone out and get the pick. That's actually massive here for the Vipers.
Yeah, and that's the biggest problem picking Yone or Yasuo into Rammus. Rammus gets the free taunt off, and then any follow-up CC is just completely free, and Yone can't do anything about it but try to flash away. But with the Rammus with Turbo Chem Tank, you're not getting away from him.
No, I just realized that's the mythic item that he chose to go, but it's really great for the situation where Vipers are looking to make picks, and what better than a fast turtle just flying Mach 6 at your face? I mean, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, and he's halfway through with his he has the Bramble Vest already, probably going for that Thorn Mail as his third item, and this is the problem with their primarily AD composition. I would have actually liked to see Night Harvester over Leandri's Anguish on the Shyvana, because Night Harvester just brings so much more burst damage, and that's where your the Flame Breath is coming from, is that burst damage, not the damage over time. Damage over time does a lot, yes, but it's that burst that kills people.
Yeah, I always underestimate the amount of damage a Shyvana can do, and I think that might be showing up a little bit here, especially paired with that Dark Harvest. It's absolutely brutal and terrifying when you get hit like that, when you're one of those squishier members like the Lucian, the Ashe, or the Seraphine. It's going to be becoming a mandatory dodge skill shot as this game goes on. Pursuit of Death is actually down here. Sabi is here as well too. The Herald has been spawned on the bot side. This is kind of out of the blue here, as all these members kind of converge down here. Sabi getting jumped on, but there's Shelly bumping into this bot inhib turret, and now Ronin not going to be able to quite find that Q, and Shelly is taken out before the turret can go. However, on the back side of them, there is a Yone just kind of roaming around, and no vision to actually pick him off there, as he might step on the board very soon.
Yeah, and oh, half
Ew.
HP.
What the hell? That's what I was just talking about. That damage from Shyvana is ridiculous.
Yeah, and they're gonna get a second turret here. Looks like now the Rammus is going to get there just in time.
Oof.
But in the mid lane, the Ornn was hard pushing on that mid inner turret. Nobody's responding to this Mordekaiser. The Ornn is finally heading over there, but he's gotten pretty far in this lane.
I know Dragon is up in 30 seconds, but there were a couple people coming back from their base, and Rover Eye is starting to get his split push on. I mean, this is, even with 3 members, I don't know if they can take this Mordekaiser with at least losing 1.
Yeah. I mean, the Ornn is strong enough to where he won't just straight up die to the Mordekaiser anymore, but because he went Sunfire Aegis into Thornmail, he actually doesn't have a lot of MR to actually deal with the Mordekaiser, so he can't actually win those engagements either.
Darwin does find him out in the tri-bush there, but now Sobi has found many members of the Tigers here, and he's going to get jumped on immediately. Sobi will go down, but Dysik on the backside will actually pick that kill up. Sire does find Juanito as well too, and we got a big fight breaking out here. Tigers looking so damn strong as Sire and Caramel just clean up every single member of the Vipers, and that's actually going to be an ace here at 23 minutes, plus the Infernal Dragon.
Oh man.
Wow.
There was 2 separate fights going on there. Once we had the Yone solo fighting the Ashe and the Rammus there, and then on the other side we had everybody else jumping onto the Shyvana, and then the rest of the team collapsing onto them.
I think Asabi thought he could take a little bit more damage than he did, but even just getting slowed down that much allowed this Tiger squad to really shred the jungler, and then Sire just chased down Juanito after that. However, on to the Baron. The Tigers have now started at 23, almost 24 minutes, and we'll see if they're able to pick it up as the rest of the members of the Vipers have now spawned. This arrow comes down. They know this Baron is being taken right now. Just about 2,000 health. Are they going to be able to make it? Seraphine is here, but no! That is Baron secured for the Tigers here. And all the Vipers can do is just watch right now.
Yeah, and this game is starting to slip slowly out of reach now. Definitely not the lead that the Lions had in the previous game, but with the Kai'Sa now online and with the QSS to get out of the Mordekaiser ultimate, that's no longer an option for the Mordekaiser or the Ashe either, because she can QSS out of the Ashe ultimate as well. And the 7-3 Yone can definitely be ulted by the Mordekaiser, but does Mordekaiser win that fight?
That's still to be decided yet. We haven't quite seen them face off yet, but we might see a couple of big bodies right now as Sire looking to go into Rover Eye, and oh my god, look how much he's shredding him down! The Kraken Slayer! 3rd shot! Or no, that's his second. That was still a 2nd shot. That wasn't even the true damage. Oh my god. Sire. Maybe that's why he went Kraken Slayer, so he could deal with this Mordekaiser.
Yeah, and it's upgraded by the Ornn too. That's not Kraken Slayer anymore. That's the Wormfallen Sacrifice.
So it's even scarier now.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. That's actually terrifying, because that might have been the plan coming in here right from the start. We've seen a lot of good back and forth from these teams, but now that you have a Yone with a Kraken Slayer, well, no, Wormfallen Sacrifice. He's absolutely brutal to deal with. Oh, there goes Rammus in to lock down Caramel. That's going to be a big Seraphine ulti as well, too. But the Ornhorn comes back to counter it. And look at Pursuit of Death on the back. The Crystal Arrow from Juanito's Soul catches him. It's a beautiful little alley-oop between the 2 ADCs on the map. However, bot side of the map currently being taken. That bot inhibitor turret of the Viper's base is gone. And the inhib is going to be next. Sire. It's just an absolute mad lad as Pursuit of Death is currently being jumped on by Darwin Theory. He's going to get clonked out by the big hammer. And that is all she wrote for that.
I mean, they get the bot duo from the side of Tigers, but the cost is their bottom inhibitor. And with the dragon spawning here in a minute 40, they have to keep somebody there to defend that inhibitor at all times. Otherwise, and this is going to be sole point for the side of Tigers. I do not think this game goes to actual soul, though. I think this game is going to end before that, unless the Vipers can actually pull something out and turn a fight in their favor.
I mean, this game could be done soon, but even if it does go late, the scaling that you have on either sides is still pretty strong, so it's a good matchup for either to go into that late game. But I mean, what do you do? What do you do about that? What? Where's the counterplay, Riot, to that? There is nothing to be done about being found by the Yone. Didn't even walk beside him.
You just close your eyes, put your hands together, look up to the sky, and ask God why.
Why? Why? That's just absolutely brutal. This Yone now 9-3-4, an absolute menace on this map. Sire is picking names.
Level 17. He's level 17. Hit the closest person on the side of Vipers right now that's close to him in level is the Mordekaiser at 15. Everybody else is 3 to 4 levels below him. The Seraphine is, what is that?
That's
6 levels below him.
Level difference, yeah. That's and honestly, a Sire, when you see a support with a huge level gap like that between you, it's going to be terrifying. However, look at this, Sabi Spirit looking to go in on Sire. That's going to be the culling pop as well too, but taunted up and taken down. Monito Soul picks up the kill, but that's going to be a big Maokai ulti on the backside. Caramel popping his ulti and getting to the back end of the side of the Vipers. He's not done yet. Looking to pick up Pratoga, and it will be actually going on over to Ronin. The damage coming up from the Shyvana is immense, and the rest of the Vipers are taken down. Just one remaining member. Juanito Soul is there. So it ends up being a 4-for-2 trade in favor of the Tigers.
Yeah, and that was the best that Vipers could possibly ask for in that situation there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice...
They still lost.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice setup initially. You hit the arrow onto the back end here. You know, you lock down that Yone, you got him picked off, but now it's the rest of the members of the Tigers are still very strong. It's not just this Yone that's carrying this team. It's just the Yone that has been involved in a lot of the kills right now. But the Kaisa, also with the Worm Fallen, is extremely scary now. We saw Caramel just bust into that backline and tear these members of the Vipers apart. However, Darwin Theory is going to have to get away from this. Pursuit of Death will flash in and pick up the kill onto this Ornn.
Yeah, and it's a great thing that they managed to kill that Yone before you could actually get any damage off, because if we look in his inventory right now, he has the QSS and Lord Dominic's Regards. If Mordekaiser was still tanky against this Wormfallen Sacrifice before, he no longer is, because now he has the anti-tank item in the Lord Dominic's Regards.
Yeah, a little ridiculous, but look how fast and ridiculous the speed is on Asabi Spirit. They will try and find Sire out, but he goes in with the ulti, still manages to find Pursuit of Death and get out. This man is insane. Big Maokai ulti trying to find these members of the Vipers, but they won't take it to the Death Realm. But look at the damage. Ronin is popping off on this backside. The rest of the members of the Vipers are going to back off as Rivari will try his best to find a trade kill. Not quite. Oh, he does find the Maokai, but is taken out in the process by Ronin. This Shyvana has become very, very powerful as this game goes on. 7-2-3 on Rouge Ronin.
Yeah, it has the Magi Soul Stealer as well, so...
Oh, wow, yeah, that's a strong dragon. But Asabi stepping up here. Don't know if this is the fight he wants. This mid inhibitor tower is going to be going down very soon, but the taunt actually... Oh! The taunt was so well timed there from Asabi Spirit. Gets the Yone underneath the tower, takes a bunch of turret shots for attacking said Rammus, and they will find Sire once more.
Yeah, the Rammus actually opting to finish or to build the Abyssal Mask instead of finishing the Bramble Vest. I do like that because of how much damage the Shyvana is putting out right now, but you still have to be wary because if this Rammus can go ahead and finish this, looks like that's what he's heading for now. He's working on finishing into the Thorn Mills there. That might be the push that they need to actually start winning these fights, because now the Mordekaiser, he has played Steel Caps and a Bramble Vest and the Spectral's Cowl as well. So these they're starting to itemize against it. I am not a fan of the Nabori Quick Blades on the Lucian. Not at all.
This is going to be a tight one. Like, Vipers still have lots of life left in this game. It could definitely go back into their favor. But right now, that gold lead and that kill lead and Dragons right now, all in favor of the Tigers. It's going to be really... It's going to be tough to really find a pick here and close this one out for them. But the Tigers are just looking so strong. If they find one member of these Vipers, it's just going to be death. See the Ornhorn coming through again, and it seems Asabi is the target. Jumped on immediately by 4 members here, along with Caramel on the other side of that wall. He has just picked off the entire squad of the Tigers, looking so in sync on that one, and they're going to start up this Baron.
Yeah, they knew they needed to pick off that, the Rammus there, not only because the jungle might steal, but also because he's the one that's been messing up a lot of these engages for the side of Tigers there, being able to disrupt the Yone and the Kaisa from actually getting into the fights by just taunting them.
We just see Rover Eye find that bot inner turret. However, he's got to get back to his base because that mid inhib has now been cracked open. And Tigers are looking for potentially a game-ending fight right here, as they're going to go ahead and take that bot inhibitor as well too. Don't know what the Vipers are going to do here because this squad is just looking so strong together as 5.
Yeah. And right before they started entering this base, the Ornn upgrades the Maokai's Imperial Mandate into the Seat of Command, which just sounds absolutely terrifying.
I love that. Seat of Command. He's sitting in the commander's chair right now. You see him leading his team back out of the jungle. But next Dragon's up in 15 seconds. That's going to be Soul if the Tigers are able to get this one. And I don't think the Vipers look to be contesting this.
Oh, Mountain Soul on Ornn is depressing for the enemy team.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be brutal to deal with an Ornn and a Maokai with a Mountain Soul on them. So that Dragon goes down. I think that might have been a speed run world record because that thing did not exist.
Ornn by himself is sitting on 290 armor and 301 magic resist. You're not killing Ornn anytime in this game anymore.
That all, yeah, about 75% reduce attack damage and ability power. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. But this looks to be the final push here for the Tigers. They're going to go ahead, line themselves up to end this thing out. Let's see if they're able to find it here. As, again, we're just dancing. We're dancing back and forth. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the minion waves to get in there. They still about a 55-second on these empowered minions.
Yep. Another 45 to go on that Baron buff, so they'll be wearing the purple for a little bit longer. Rouge is going in. Look at the damage coming out onto Healing Soul. Ornhorn has been popped. Let's see it go, as that's going to be the knockup back there. But Sire does take out Rover Eye. That's the big Mordekaiser down. What are the Tigers going to do now as they push in the Vipers? The Vipers are just falling apart right now. All the damage coming from this Tiger squad as they just eliminate the Nexus and take the win for themselves. My goodness.
That game went from 0 to 100 at about the 20-minute mark and just didn't stop. They just had their foot on the gas pedal the entire time.
That was gas, gas, gas the entire way. If there were to be a theme playing right now, that would have been it. My goodness, what a great game out of the Tigers. They showed up huge, a massive Yone in the mid lane, and that really just kind of spearheaded this game for them. They opened up the mid lane, and that allowed them to kind of take advantage of getting those souls and moving their team around this map very, very well. So great stuff to see.
Oh man, if this is the standard of play that we're getting from these teams, it's like, despite the fact that Unicorns lost so handily, you saw still some breath of life in them to the very last moment. And in this game, it was very evenly matched up until about the 25-minute mark. So if this is what the teams have to offer on just the first week, I can't wait to see what they do in the weeks to come when they've had practice with each other.
Oh yeah, so exciting to see where these teams are going to go in a couple weeks. But no, that will do it for our games tonight. Guys, we are going to take a short break, but when we are taking that break, the player of the game poll will be up once more. So make sure to vote for who you think
Oh
deserves
my lord.
player of the game. But yeah, just take a look at some of that damage from that last game. Absolutely
And the Tigers had
insane.
100% of the votes as well.
Yeah, 100% of the votes for the
Tigers
Tigers
had
there.
100% of the votes.
That is some good investments of tokens, I gotta say. So people clearly seeing that Yon show up, and that's gonna be the one for it. But right now, player of the game poll is up, so you guys can vote. We will be back on the desk in 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere because we are gonna be doing a token giveaway at the end of the night, so you're not gonna want to miss that. But make sure to vote for player of the game, and we will see you soon.
Hello, girls and boys. Today we're going to make music. Happy music and sad music. Funny music and serious music. Music that has many of the feelings we have. So get your instruments and come along with me. Let's put some of our feelings into music. We will use rhythm sticks, a drum, a triangle, and tone blocks. Did you hear the happy feeling in that tune? You know that feeling, don't you? It's the feeling you have when something good happens to you. The feeling that comes when you have a wonderful time with your very best friend, or when you receive an invitation to a party. If you have these instruments, get them and be ready to play them. If you don't have them, clap when an instrument plays. Ready? Let's begin.
Pulled the Noah, didn't I? Totally pulled the Noah. Let's get those Mutonatic emotes popping in chat if you're a sub. I deserve them right now. But guys, welcome back to week 1 of the LRS draft. We are just ending things off for tonight. You voted for your player of the game from the winning team, the Tigers, and that is going to be none other than Sire on the Yon. Hopefully I'm not muted anymore, but there are the Mutonatic emotes. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. But any last thoughts, God King Karthus, before we close our night out tonight? If he's still with me.
Yes, I am still with you.
Yes.
Like I said before the break, I'm super excited to see where these teams take us, and I get to cast with you every other week, so I get to follow these very closely.
Yeah, these it is a lot more of an intimate league, but that makes it all the more exciting to and better for us to keep a close eye on these players and watch the improvement from week to week. So I'm really looking forward to this league.
I will say that it's kind of strange seeing LRS with half the teams that were in LAS last split. We got Vipers, Spartans, Lions, Phantoms. I'm just like, I'm a little confused.
New split. Teams make some rotations, but this is what we got, and I gotta say, some of these logos are looking really good, really good. But no, you couldn't have said it better. Going to be an exciting split to watch and see all these players grow throughout the next 9 weeks. So with that, we are going to close things out. I just want to thank you, God King Karthus, aka OG Dreamy, for casting with me tonight. I will see you tomorrow night on the Rift, as tomorrow night's stream will be the LAS Pre-Made League. Fortunately, you guys won't get to watch me beat OG. Unfortunately, that won't be on stream, but we're still friends. The night's not up yet. But there will be a stream on tomorrow night, so make sure to tune in and show our streamer Salt Spreader lots and lots of love, and of course love to his wonderful shoe collection too. But with that, guys, we are going to end things off. So I'm going to kick off another giveaway. This one's only open for 3 minutes, so make sure to use the command raffle to enter. And with that, guys, that was a fantastic night. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being patient during the wait times and during that internet outage. I'm going to have to go turn off the hotspot real soon because I am chewing into that data, my friends. But guys, thanks for an awesome night. Appreciate all of you, and I will see you back on the desk very soon. But tomorrow night, don't forget it, 8 p.m. EST right here, back again on Legends Esports GG for the LAS Pre-Made League. Guys, have a great night. Love you all. Mwah. And I will see you later. Take care.
I saw you smile from across the bar. Yeah, she was pretty and so close but so far. She flipped her hair and I thought this can't be true. How does a man like me get someone like you? And then she looked at me and I was confused. Everyone here can't be the one that she'll choose. And I looked back and saw the spark in her eyes. This can't be real, my head's telling me lies. The night is young and I think this could go far. The sky is dark but you're my shooting star. Could see her face reflect upon the moon. It was a pretty summer night in June. And then she looked at me and I was confused. Everyone here can't be the one that she'll choose. And I looked back and saw the spark in her eyes. This can't be real, my head's telling me lies.